Hey, everybody, welcome to Jerry and Jamie 2 Up. My name is Jerry, and today I will be your host. Welcome to the third episode of the Jerry and Jamie 2 Up podcast. And today we are going to be talking about a whole plethora of ideas and things to talk about. Unfortunately, Jamie will not be able to attend because, unlike last week, she was just too busy. This week, she actually has laryngitis and she can't talk. She's been whispering, and you guys all know she's a teacher. So that's been kind of rough on her as well. So you're just going to have to put up with me for another week. So I apologize for that, but that's the best we can do. So this podcast is going to start airing every Thursday night at 6 p.m. Every other week, we are going to have a live broadcast. So we're going to do a live broadcast, then a recorded broadcast, and we'll just rotate those on and off. So hopefully you guys can tune in on the weeks that we are live. And if not, you can always just listen to us recorded. Probably the best way. I've got a small picture on the screen because I have a face made for radio. And so you guys can always just kind of blank that out and move forward with what we're talking about. So this week, we are going to talk about upcoming events that are happening in the MSTA. Going forward, this isn't just going to be events with the MSTA. It will be if there's a BMW rally going on someplace, if there's some other COG rally going on, we will have it mentioned on here. So if you listen to this and you have an event, shoot it to me. We'll get it on here so we can get people interested in your event and maybe you get a little more attendance. We're going to talk about the motorcycle photo challenge that some of you are taking part in. The main topic of the day is going to be the good, the bad, and the ugly, and that's checking out a manufacturer a week. So we're not going to do it every week, but we're going to go through and we're going to look at everybody's 2025 lineup and see how it inspires, see what bikes I would like to buy, see what I don't like about them, and just have a little discussion about them. Again, this is my opinion, folks. So please do not get butthurt and get all frustrated. It's just my opinion. If you ride a Honda, more power to you. I've ridden Hondas before. It's just my conversation and my opinion. So I don't mind if you disagree with me. You can put down in the comments everything you want to say. Just be nice about it, and let me know what I'm missing out. So, or if I'm over embellishing something, let me know about that as well. Jamie will have a segment going forward called Her Scooter, and that's going to be just basically a conversation with Jamie about how her riding journey's going. As most of you know, she had a Kawasaki Z400 for a long time, about a year and a half, and it had about 1,000 miles on it. She just was not a fan, uh, just didn't like riding it. It was too big for her. She just wasn't happy with it. And so after seeing some of the MSTA members and after talking to some of the people about getting on a scooter, she decided to try the scooter thing. And man, it has just exploded with her. She's enjoying her time and really just having a lot of fun while she's riding. So hopefully each week she'll be able to do that. We'll be able to record that and get her involved in this as well. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that we're going to come to is upcoming events. And we're going to look at if you guys, well, we don't need to look at that. If you guys are MSTA members, or even if you're not MSTA members, you can come to the Ride MSTA website and click on the rally calendar and go to schedule. And that will bring you to this wonderful calendar. And if you just click on an event, it will open up and tell you about the event. So the first event we're going to talk about is this link will take you to this website. And the North Georgia Classic, these guys do a wonderful website. And they have their event on April 17th through the 20th in Dillard, Georgia. Looks like they're staying at the Mountain Valley Inn. But if you scroll through, you can get all the information. There's a room reservation, who you talk to. It's $70 a night for a hotel, folks. That's crazy cheap. You can also camp at this rally, which you guys know I love to do. You can click on the link here, and it will take you to registration, and that will take you right back to an MSTA page and let you register and do all that. Then you've got the routes and destinations. So they will have routes posted for their event, and you'll be able to download them here on the website. One of the cool things about an MSTA event is if you're looking for a group to ride with or you want a riding buddy, you fill out a form when you get to the rally, and everybody tries to hook you up and get you involved with somebody of your riding skill, type of riding you like to do, that sort of thing. That's one of the things that separates the MSTA from a lot of ride rallies is we really help you try to get it. So if you ride up by yourself, don't worry about it. We're going to help you find a riding buddy if you want to have one. There's going to be a Saturday group dinner. Looks like that's to be determined, and they'll have that information here. And then other rally happenings, excuse me, other rally happenings and everything will also be listed on this website. So as you can see what the itinerary is going to be and that sort of thing. So make sure you go check out this website. Try to attend the rally. I'm going to try to attend this rally as well. It'll depend more on the weather here than there because you got to get there, right? So the next rally on the ride calendar is the Ozark Escape, and this has a personal place in my heart because it is our rally. Jamie and I have been hosting this now for 8 years. Last year we had about 65 riders show up. So on this, just like their website for Georgia, it's in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. This ride is. It's from May 1st through the 5th or 4th. I'm sorry. Most of the riders show up on Thursday night. We ride Friday, Saturday, and we're out on Sunday. Short and sweet, but if you haven't ridden in Arkansas, you're missing out. It's a beautiful place to ride. And that time of year, the weather will be much nicer than, say, it is in some of the north part of the country. This is just a picture from a couple years ago. Oh, no, this might have been last year at our rally, one of the rides we were getting ready to take off on. The hotel is listed there, Best Western Inn of the Ozarks. We don't have $70 rooms. It's $129 rooms. You can call. Make sure you mention the MSTA. We do have a restaurant right on the premises, and that's where the Saturday night dinner will be as well. So that's very convenient, having breakfast and everything there. Just another place we ride to. Believe it or not, there's a place in Arkansas. Who'd have thought it? And it's just one of the cool little stops that we go to. We will have street routes available as well as ADV routes and group rides. We have ride leaders, so Jamie and I will lead a ride. Half Fast Fred will lead a ride, and then our ADV ride people are Kate and Dustin from So Live So Ride Moto Ranch. If you haven't got to check out their facility here in Arkansas, it is amazing. They're awesome riders, and they know everything about every route of ADV here in Arkansas. So we are hoping we're going to get them again this year. I think they're going to do it, but if not, you still got to go check them out at the So Live So Ride Motor Ranch. You might get to go check out the Golden Gate Bridge. This was from last year's ride. And then you can do registration and everything right on the website itself. And you can actually purchase a T-shirt with this wonderful logo on it. So hopefully you guys get to come by. So go check that out. If you can't attend that, then come over to the Tusky Muskie Rally. And this is in New Philadelphia, Ohio. Don't mistake it for Philadelphia, where they have the Super Bowl trophy now. This is New Philadelphia, Ohio. And it is the same weekend, May 2nd through the 4th, as the Ozark Escape. But you can, if the Ozark Escape's a little too far, you're on the East Coast, you may want to go check out that rally, even though I do know some riders from the East Coast are coming to the Ozark Escape. And then there's the hotel information and who you contact and all that. So you can't say there's not a lot of ride events happening. This is the first month of the riding season, folks, and there's 3 rallies. So if you don't get out and ride, that's on you. That the only thing holding you up is you. So next up, we've got the photo challenge. So I started this about 2 years ago, and just to kind of a way to get people out riding, then get a few. You can get some points, take some pictures. It's really starting to catch on, so I really do appreciate that. If you go to this Facebook page, this group, you can learn more information about it. It looks like I don't have it up here, I guess. So we'll just go. If you just go to your Facebook and then go to the photo challenge, which is right there, it will take you right to the photo challenge page. And on that page at the upper top right here, there's the rules. It's about a page and a half, maybe, of rules. And then you just follow the rules and submit all your submissions there. You can see Chad Barker. It looks like he's in Arizona. Took a picture, sent it in. And then I keep everything on a spreadsheet. And then we've got, like, I think this is Rick Quintara. He did courthouses in Texas, and again, just murals. There's certain categories. There's our own Dennis Lyon for the MSCA out riding. So you just go ride, which you'd be doing anyhow, and then take some pictures and submit them, and everybody has a good time. And it's really turned out to be a really good experience. So go check it out at the Facebook page, the Motorcycle Photo Challenge. If you go to the MSTA Facebook page, you can get there from there too. So now we're coming to today's topic, and we are going to talk about Honda's 2025 motorcycle lineup. And again, folks, just a disclaimer, it's my opinion only, right? If please do not get upset. It's just my initial thoughts and what I think and from my experiences. So please do not get upset. Take it for what it's worth. Turn it off if you don't want to watch it. You can comment. Tell me what I'm missing. Just be kind about it. And first thing we're going to talk about is a lineup rating. I judge that on a 1 to 5 scale. I think they're right in the middle. They're not awful, but they're not great either. They're just right in the middle. The website gets a 3.5 rating. It's a pretty good website. A little clunky to run around in, but not as bad as some of them. So let's go ahead and check out some of the bikes we're going to look at. So I'm going to run through the good, the bad, the ugly, and then we're going to go to their website and I'm going to talk a little bit more about them. So the good, Honda Gullwing, right? 50th wedding anniversary, 50th anniversary of the Gullwing. It's a great machine. I've ridden it a couple times. I could see myself having one, especially as much two up that we do. The only bad thing is I don't think it carries a lot of luggage. It looks like it, but it doesn't. And it's a big motorcycle, but very reliable. I know a lot of people that have them and they love them. So one of the goods about Honda is the Honda Gullwing. Another good is they had been slacking a little bit in the sport bike market, but they aren't anymore. The CBR 1000 RRRRR, I feel like a pirate. Fireblade SP. This is a top of the line model sport bike. Looks amazing, and they've really bounced back in the sport bike department. The other good is the Africa Twin. Really like the look of this motorcycle. Very reliable. I've seen a lot of them off road. They are very capable motorcycles off road, and they're probably ready for a little adjustment, a little upkeep. But I do like the look of that motorcycle. The bad, folks, why is this motorcycle still being made? I can't tell you the last time I saw one on the road. It's not a good looking motorcycle. I don't know why they still make them. So, do you guys get to see them? If you do, tell me where you get to see them. The only thing that's cool about this motorcycle is it's shaft driven, right? That's kind of cool for a chopper. It's not a deal breaker. I mean, chain drive isn't a deal breaker for me, but some people like shaft drives. But again, why? Why is just my question. And then you look at the paint scheme. Nothing here goes, man, I got to go buy one of these, in my opinion. The ugly, the ruckus. Now, these things are a blast to ride, and they're a lot of fun. You see them at the tracks all the time. It's just ugly, and but you see them all over the place. So that's that. Uh, Now let's go take a look at the lineup. So if you go to Honda Power Sports, like I said, their website's not bad. We're going to go look at products and go look at their touring motorcycles first. So one of the things that catches my eye is this anniversary gold and wood paneling. Looks like a 70s station wagon. I know they had one back in the day with the same paint scheme, so I know why they did it. It's just not very attractive. They make about 6 different versions of the Gullwing. And so if I click on it, check this out. So there's, like I said, I think there's 6 different versions. And if you look at, yeah, here we come. So they've got let's scroll down here. This is what's weird about their website is it doesn't want to stop. It uses parallax and it just wants to keep going. But so if you scroll down here, so again, they've got two bagger type versions, and then they've got 4 versions of the full blown bike. So there's the Goldwing Tour version, there's the 50th anniversary version, which I love this color and this paint scheme. I really like that. I don't know if I like the $29,000 price tag, but that is a nice looking motorcycle. Then you have the automatic DCT version, which if you're into that, and I will say the DCT thing is becoming very attractive to a lot of people. I still like shifting, but I'm not adverse to having a DCT model. Then we've got the DCT Tour Anniversary model, which again, that's $30,000. And then we come over to the airbag model, which is $33,000. Folks, motorcycle prices are getting out of hand. $33,000 for a motorcycle. I know personally, I will never spend that kind of money for a motorcycle. I don't think you have to. I think there's many motorcycles out there that are as capable that you don't have to spend that kind of money on, or go buy a used one. Let somebody else take all the depreciation. But $33,000 for a motorcycle, not going to be in my garage. All right. So then we come down here and we go to and they talk about, so they put the cruisers in this category here. So the one cruiser that I do like from this lineup is I do like the Rebel 1100T. If I was going to ride a cruiser motorcycle, which I don't think I'm going to anytime soon, this motorcycle would be one I would look at just because I do like the look of it. I like the price tag, less than $11,000, but I do think that that's not a bad looking motorcycle. So next, we're going to go check out the Sport and Standard. So again, we talked about the Super Sport, and this motorcycle just, it's beautiful. I mean, it's just a nice looking motorcycle. It gets great reviews. $28,000 for the SP model, but you can buy a 1000 RR with ABS for like 17.2. It says right here, but I really do like the look of that. So the Fireblade is coming back with a vengeance, and Honda needed to do that because they had been really slipping in the sport bike category. And then the 600, again, not a big fan of the color scheme, but the bikes look to be very nice, and they are what they are for Honda there. The Standard. So this is one of the categories I think which is becoming huge in the motorcycle market, right? They've got the 1000R Black Edition. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. I really like this little SCL 500. And then I really like the little 300R. I think the 500 is a great motorcycle. And for the price point, does a great job. It's like $6,800, $6,900. So then if we come over here to I'm not going to look at the mini mode. No, we will stop there. So this is a category that Honda sells a boatload of bikes from. And it's part of the reasons the Super Cub, right? It's sold all over the world. It's just a fantastic machine. You see them all over the place. I think it looks kind of cool. Really like the red, white, and blue. The price point's $3,800. It's not too expensive. It's not fast or anything, but they're not designed to be, right? I went too far there. So go back to the mini Moto. So a lot of people know of the monkeys, right? So a lot of the monkeys, which I think are pretty cool. Neat looking bike. You see a lot of them at the track. Again, just a small little machine. I would look like a bear on a bicycle on that thing, but I don't think it's really designed for Jerry. Then we're going to go look at the other mini Moto that I really liked was the Grom, and I know a lot of people that have these Groms, and they love these things, and you see them on the track all the time. They're cool looking. Again, I would look like a big bear on a bicycle, but a cool looking machine. So now let's go check out the Adventure Dual Sport. So this is a category that Honda, I think, is their best category. The African Twin ES is probably my favorite just because I love the look of it. I also have ridden it a couple times. They're great off road. I don't know. I just like the look of that motorcycle. The um the other one that I like from this category, and see what I'm talking about, their website. You can't just go back. You've got to go click and get on all their stuff. The other one I like from this category is the Transalp, less than $10,000. Great motorcycle. A lot of people seem to like them. The NC 750X, you don't see a lot of them on the road, but they get great reviews. Nice price point. And then the 500NX, I really like that motorcycle. I saw a couple of them at Star last year. I just really like the look of this motorcycle, and the price points in the right place as well. And then you come down, you've got the Itchy Boots has made this CRF 300L, a bike that everybody wants. I can't comment on the other, and I won't comment on the dirt bikes because I don't ride one, and I don't want to sound like an idiot. I already sound like an idiot, but I don't want to really sound like an idiot. And then we come to the scooter category. As you all know, Jamie rides an ADV 160. She loves this thing, loves the look of it. It'll go 75 miles an hour with her on it. So it does just fine with her on it. The other one that, not off road, let's go to scooter. The other one I like is this little Metropolitan. I think it's just so cool looking and a great price point. So I just think that's kind of cool. So out of all these from Honda, my question to you guys is, which bike do you think I would own? If I had to own one motorcycle out of the Honda lineup, which one do you think I would own? I'll let you put your answers down in the description, but you're going to find out here in a second. The one I would own, believe it or not, would be this one right here, the Honda CB1000R Black Edition. I think the bike looks cool. It looks like almost like a futuristic transformer type bike. The motor's phenomenal. In person, it looks amazing. The fit and finish are great on them. It's just the one that I would own. So how many of you got that right? I would think not very many, to be honest with you. So we'll come back here. So again, that's the version that I would ride. And while we're here, I guess my thing is with Honda, they just do not make a motorcycle that jumps out at me and says, come ride me. I love the Gold Wing. I love some of the dual sport bikes that they have, some of the adventure bikes, but their lineup is very bland. I know they're a reliable motorcycle, and I know they sell a ton of cars, and I know that the motorcycle market's kind of their secondary, but it looks like they lack direction on where they want to go. And it's a shame because I remember when Honda dominated things. And now, to be honest with you, out of the 4 Japanese motorcycle manufacturers, they're the last one I look at. And so tell me your thoughts. What do you like about Honda? What do you don't like about Honda? Where do you think they've really dropped off? And while we're there, I'll talk about where I think they've dropped off. Did you see a sport touring motorcycle in that lineup? I haven't. And how in 2025 do you not have a sport touring motorcycle? Because right now, all the other manufacturers are tearing it up with sport touring bikes. Even their ADV bike, which a lot of people carry over, in their lineups, they don't have one that inspires that sport touring rider. So I don't know where they're going with that. Hopefully, in the near future, they have something coming out in the sport touring segment. But as of right now, they don't have anything. So let me know what you think of Honda and where they're going. Again, just my thoughts. Don't get mad. Just my thoughts, and let me know what you guys are thinking. So each week, Jamie will have a segment called Her Scooter in here, where she's going to talk about her journey, her two-wheel journey. As many of you know, she had a Z400 for a while. She hated it. It was too heavy. Didn't enjoy it. After watching a couple people in the MSTA on their scooters and how much fun they were having, we went and got her one, and it's the best decision we ever made. She's not afraid of it. She goes out and rides it. She likes the look of it. So it's all good. I'm happy for that. And so she'll do a little segment here and just kind of talk about her experience every week. Unfortunately, again, she's got laryngitis this week, so she's not going to be able to do that. So, folks, I want to just thank you for watching. And again, 25 to 30 minutes is all we're going to do on this podcast. Just want to get a quick in, quick out. Tell me what you think, guys. If you like it, go to @JerryandJamie2up. We've got almost 1,200 subscribers. So really do appreciate you for checking us out there. Tell me what you think of the podcast. Tell me what you want to see. Do you have any topics that you want to hear? Let me know down below. And yeah, just give me some feedback, everybody. So until next time, I know the weather kind of sucks in a lot of places. If you get to ride, go ride. I know we try to take advantage of it whenever we can. But until next time, everybody, be safe, be kind, and let's ride. Talk to you soon.